up guys, thank you for joining me on this brand new guitar tutorial. I've been away for a couple of months, but I am back with these weekly sessions. This guitar lesson we're going to be focusing on how you play We Don't Talk About Bruno on the acoustic guitar. For this, you're going to need a capo across the 3rd fret of the neck and need to know 3 chords. Please bear in mind when I'm talking about these chords, I'm talking about the shapes, the chord names as if they were in the 1st position. So when I talk about an A minor with a capo across the 3rd, I'm actually talking about a C minor. However, to keep it as beginner friendly as possible, we'll have our capo across the 3rd, we treat that like it's the top of the neck, and we talk about these chords as if we're playing them in the 1st position. So the chords you're going to need to know for this song are A minor, D minor, and E7. And there's another chord that we put in at the beginning, which is our F major. Tricky F major chord. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing, and if you've got any comments, recommendations, use the comments section below. I answer any questions that you may have about this tutorial. Right, let's dive in and see how we play this song. So here we are zoomed into the neck and the sound hole of the guitar. For this I'm using a plectrum, and as I said in the beginning, we've got 4 chords, and those chords are the F major, E7, A minor, and D minor. They're not in that order. So let's dive in and play the 1st section for you, and then we're going to talk about how we play that with our bar chords. So here we go. So we're going to start with our F major, and this is a tricky chord because it's a bar chord. So if you don't know your bar chords, follow this very carefully. You need to apply quite a bit of pressure on the strings in the right places. So I've got my 1st finger and it's barring across that 1st fret up from the capo. So it's 1 fret up from the capo. I'm barring all of the 6 strings like that. And then I'm putting my 2nd finger on fret number 2 from the capo on the 3rd string. And then I'm putting my 3rd finger on fret number 3 of the 5th string. And then I'm putting my pinky finger tucked underneath on that 3rd fret of the 4th string, which should sound like that. You've got to press nice and hard on those strings, otherwise you might get it a bit muffled. Pressing nice and hard, making sure that they ring out. And we're going to do a downstroke with our plectrum. It should sound like that. So we're going to go like this. Then we're going to switch to that E7. And it's quite a subtle switch there. So hopefully we've mastered our F major. We're going to take our 1st finger off barring now, and we're going to slip that E major shape, down 1 fret, and then we're going to take our pinky finger off. So you should just be left with your 2nd finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string, and your 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. And you're going to strum all 6 strings together. And it's the same strumming. Let's put those together. If you want to add some dynamics in, you can do that using your palm. You can palm mute it, so you go. And then we get on to our verse section, and these are very simple chords. If you know your 1st position chords, you'll master this really quickly. First one is our A minor. So let's have a look at the A minor chord. We've obviously got our capo on the 3rd fret. So 1 fret up from the capo on the 2nd string is our 1st finger. 2nd fret up from the capo on the 4th string is our 2nd finger, and our 3rd finger is going to be on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And you're going to strum string number 5 down, not string number 6, string number 5. So we're going to go and then we're going to move to our D minor. So D minor, we have got our first finger, first fret, first string. Second finger, second fret, third string. Third finger, third fret, second string. And you're going to play from string number 4 down. You're not going to hit 6 or 5. Slow that down. And then we're going to our E7. And we've got our first finger. This is exactly the same as the way I explained it before. First finger on the first fret of the third string. And then we've got our second finger, second fret of the 5th string. And we're going to strum all 6 strings. Now, often what happens is that from the E7 you go back to the D minor, so you can actually do it like this. Back to the D minor. What I would recommend doing is playing along to the track. The best way to learn the track is to play it along with it. Those chords are the fundamentals. Those chords are all the way through the song. Starting from the chorus section, the intro. Now, if you want to, you can use your fingers for this. You don't have to use a plectrum. I'm using the plectrum because I prefer it. And you want to add some dynamics in as well. You want to do some palm muting. You want to do some pausing, some stop pauses as well. So you've got. Or you can play it completely straight. It's completely up to you. There we go, really, really nice song to play, very, very easy. Those are the chords that you need. I'm developing a website at the moment, so you can eventually you can find those chords on the website. Check out the links below in the description. And if you've got any comments, recommendations, please hit me up in the comment section. And also, if you're not a subscriber and like to subscribe, hit that subscribe button now. I shall see you again very soon. Bye-bye.